Jacko definitely brought the crowd on this one. Let me tell you, Dally, when Lockie told me that this fight had been matched, I went and had a quick look at Hayden's highlights, and my goodness, I said to Lockie straight away, this is your fight of the night. These are two young, hungry kids that are ready to go.
Yeah, definitely looking to be a dangerous bout. I think it's majority going to be standing up. As we know, Jack loves the boxing, loves the hands. He does not mind a scrap. And like I said, these Bones boys don't mind a scrap either. So it'd be interesting to see if...
double jab straight up.
It'd be interesting to see if Hayden can implement that range. Comes heavy forward.
Nice with the leg kick.
Both look very calm and relaxed.
Hayden quite tall, but he's quite low on that stance, which is he's going to open up that leg kick when he steps in on that jab.
Yeah, I think Jack would be very smart to start implementing those leg kicks. As I say that, he throws an inside leg kick, but even that calf kick there.
Oh, nice return there by Hayden. He must have heard you.
Yeah, the hand speed of Jack's going to come into play here. As you see, a scrap in the middle. Jack's got very fast hands. Obviously comes from that boxing background. There's that calf kick. Good if you can implement that and maybe even feint it into the hands a little bit more. Needs to get on the inside, like I said. Hayden's got that range and reach advantage, so Jack, I think, needs to move his head like that.
Oh, a little bit of head movement. Eats a couple on the way out. Hayden's really implementing some perceived pressure here.
Definitely. He's using that range well. He's staying on the outside, using that jab, getting Jack to bite on those feints. Big left hook from Jack. They're both landed clean, though.
Oh, leg kick, but a return.
Big return there. Nice combination.
Hayden starting to feel himself, get after a little bit.
Jack definitely loves fast jab. Jack definitely loves that left hook when he's coming backwards. There it is again. I think that's going to be the moneymaker if he can land it, but I think Hayden's got other plans. He's standing on the outside very well, using that range, like I said. Very bladed stance. I'd love to see Jack implement the calf kicks a bit more, or even just leg kicks.
Oh, big swing and a miss. Jack returns. Looks like he got cracked a little bit.
Big exchange there, both landing.
Jacko, that head movement.
I think Hayden needs to be careful coming forward there. He's throwing some disciplined shots, but Jack's very fast with that left hook. He's landed it a couple times there, but both landing clean. It did look like Jack was a little bit hurt, but looks pretty well there right now, so I think he's pretty well recovered if he was hurt at all. Good leg kicks.
Nice.
And Jack needs to get behind that jab again.
Oh, that left hook!
That's going to be a big weapon for Jack, I think, especially if he can get Hayden coming forward aggressive. I think he can catch him with that left hook coming forward. Hayden needs, yes, he needs to stay nice and relaxed and stay on the outside like he is right now. I think he's...
Oh, the head kick with the duck under. Beautiful.
Very close.
I knew this was going to be a crazy fight.
Jack's already got some swelling and marks under his eyes there.
Certainly does. Hayden's been landing. There it is again. 1, 2, 3.
Both landing left hooks there.
Beautiful. What an exchange of an round. That was a tale of two different fighters. Hayden putting on the pressure. Jack slipping, weaving, and landing on the outside.
I mean, I hate to be scoring that round, but obviously Hayden had the advantage in terms of that pressure. He had Jack on the cage a lot of time, but both boys were landing big shots. I'd say that Hayden just was landing a little bit more volume in that round. So I'd love to see Jack, like I said, implement that jab a bit more to get that pressure off him and start using that head movement to get on the inside and land some big shots there. Both looking very high level in terms of the striking here. Both look very fit, boys, so I don't think gas tank's going to be too much of a concern for either of these boys.
So what do you think we're looking for Jack to implement coming into round 2?
I think he definitely needs to implement that jab and those calf kicks a little bit more. As you can see, Hayden's got that bladed stance when he comes out. If Jack can start using that calf kick, that'll stop that forward pressure from Hayden.
And looking at Hayden, what do we think? We just go back to the well, keep that pressure, keep looking for those combinations?
I think he definitely needs to use that range, and he needs to get Jack biting on those feints and trying to capitalise when Jack tries to counter. I think he needs to utilise that in and out footwork.
There's that calf kick that you called for. Yeah, clearly on the same wavelength as Johnny Campbell.
Definitely. Nice defence here from Jack.
A bit of a change up here from Hayden to push the pressure to the cage and slow the movement.
Yeah. I think it was a bit bit of like a head-on collision there. I don't think it was necessarily the intention, but they kind of clashed and it just ended up in the clinch here. Very good head position there though. Jack's landing some good knees. I think he needs to look to separate those hands or look for an underhook here for Jack. Nice, good whizzer. Very heavy pressure here from Hayden.
Hayden's doing really good with that head position.
Definitely. He could even start to implement those knees to the legs here. Nice from Jack. He needs to lift that underhook.
Oh, the left hook on the exit. That's what Hayden needs to be careful that he doesn't put too much pressure when there's an exit, because Jack is throwing that left hook with bad intentions. Left kick, there's that left hook again, sweeping underneath and then back up top.
I'd love to see Jack put the left hook behind that calf kick, because he's throwing the leg kick and Hayden's coming forward heavy. So I'd love to see him draw that out of Hayden, get him to come forward and crack him. Both boys are going to be looking to implement similar game plans here. Looking to get each other the bite on those feints and land some shots when they come back in. Both very good with their distance management.
I feel like Jack's landed quite a few nice left hooks on the exits, but Hayden really seems unfazed by it. He's not worried at all. He seems to just keep putting that pressure forward. And if you look at his eyes, he's really not fussed by him.
No, he's definitely seems to have a chin on him. It's hard to tell whether they're landing super flush or not, but yeah, he's definitely wearing that damage a lot more on his face here, Jack. Big leg kicks here. I feel like he could go to the calf with those two.
Just double it up on it.
I'd love to see Jack.
Nice jousting with the jab, boys.
Big left hook again from Jack. Wasn't clear whether it landed flush or not, but it looked like it. Implementing those leg kicks well this round. Obviously some advice from John in the corner. Oi.
Oh, I love the way he ducks under those shots and comes
Big
back
jab.
up hard with the left hook right hand.
That's where I'd love to see Jack implement those jabs. The jab's always going to beat that right hand. Jack needs to, I feel like he needs to use right.
Oh, he eats a little jab.
As you said, Hayden wears those big shots, but keeps coming forward with heavy hands. He doesn't seem phased by those big shots. Got a chin on him.
And that can look good in the judge's eyes when this fight gets closer. Who's the guy that's not looking too fussed by what's going on? What's happened here?
Oh, they're looking to take the shin guards of Hayden there. Took him a while to notice that.
Yeah, 2.5 rounds in. Nearly 2 full rounds in. 16 seconds left on the clock.
I think at this point it wouldn't really matter too much, but just doing their job. Nice rest here for both of the boys, though.
So 16 seconds, we come out guns blazing, or we just make it through to the round and get a reset?
I think both these boys, if they're smart, they'll be just looking to make it to the end of the round.
As predicted, a proper scrap. This is what we're seeing here, but at a very high level for two guys. One guy, Jack, at 1-1, and Hayden making his debut. The level of amateur MMA on the regional scene at the moment is just going through the roof, don't you think, Dally?
Yeah, it skyrocketed very fast. Like, I remember back when I started at an amateur level, it was definitely not this high level. Like, these guys would have been pros back when I started in the amateur scene. Very high level. Just shows this.
Left hook.
Good combo.
Bad leg kick, the duck under.
I think he's trying to put a statement on the round.
Just
there.
put a little receipt on the end of that round. 2, that's another close round. I would not want to be judging this fight, Luke Daly.
No, definitely not. Two very close rounds. I'd have to say Jack did much better at implementing his game plan in that round, utilising those calf kicks and getting Hayden to come forward onto big shots. But Hayden's still with that forward pressure. It'd be interesting to see how the judges are looking at that and how they're scoring the pressure versus the cleaner shots. Because honestly, I believe Jack is landing the cleaner shots, but Hayden seems to be putting the pressure on and landing more volume, I feel.
The other thing to watch out for is Jack is quite banged up under the eyes, and Hayden looks quite fresh. So in a judge's mindset, maybe the fresher shots aren't quite there.
Yeah, it definitely plays a role in how the judges look at it. If they see the fighter with marks on their face, the other one not, regardless of, well, yeah, regardless of how it's going, I think they're going to be looking at that, playing a big role in who they think's winning this round.
Seconds out, we're heading into round 3. This is going to be telling. Good smile from Jack Quinlan there.
Giving us a little wink.
Wants that crowd getting going. He wanted a proper scrap, he's got it. We found him a kid from Bones, Torquay, who's brought the heat.
I think these boys are going to come out hot this round. They're both going to put a statement here. Jack needs to stay disciplined, looking at his game plan. Or both these boys do
beautiful!
Again, Hayden, man, he has a chin of granite. Wore 2 clean shots on the chin there, unfazed.
He's not even reacting to any feints. Like, he's literally just a Terminator. He's just there standing. He's got his game plan, and he's just going to come forward and look for it.
He doesn't mind eating one to land one, that's for sure. Good double jab from Hayden there.
Great intent.
I think Jack has a lot more success when he makes this dirty with the hands. If he can use those calf kicks, but
there it is, just as you called it.
That's where he has a lot more success. With those fast hands, he goes to the body and comes up to the head very fast.
Nice body kick.
That landed with the foot, but still landed nonetheless.
Went to the well again.
He needs to start feinting those. I think it sent him up.
Return body kick, pressure into the cage. Hayden.
That definitely seemed a little bit more intentional this time.
Yeah, absolutely did. He didn't want to be playing with the speed that Jack's bringing into his third round.
Jack needs to try and get rid of that head pressure, maybe look for a cross necktie. Good shin shield there.
2 minutes.
Jack next, yes, using that underhook well, trying to turn him off.
Oh, nice throw. Jack lines up on top. Swing and a miss from Hayden on the exit.
Both these boys still looking pretty fresh.
1 minute 30, what do we do here? We just throw the kitchen sink?
Yeah, I feel like both these boys need to have some urgency here, try and put a statement on it, because it could go either way for those first 2 rounds. Very close fight.
Oh, that was a beautiful slip in the counter. The knee close to the chin, but it was up the sternum.
Big shots from Jack.
Jack may be feeling the moment here.
I think Hayden felt a couple of those shots there. He went straight backwards. Doesn't necessarily look rocked, but I think he felt the heat on that.
Yeah, he's shooting. He does not want to exchange any more in that striking, and he's looking to implement a top pressure game to close out this fight. 1 minute left.
That could be the statement on the fight that he needed, I believe. Jack needs to have some urgency, try and get back to his feet, but be careful of not giving up his back here. He's going to turn away here. He's going to give up his back. It's locked in. That's under the neck there. Needs to fight that top hand, try and peel it off.
This could be over. Jacko defending well.
He's turning well.
That is tight, but he's out. Well done, Jack. Hayden going again.
Take him off. Go,
off
Jack.
They go.
Let's go.
25 seconds. He's going to be angry. He's pushing. Now we're in for a scrap, boys. Let's go. Jacko the left hook. Digs to the body.
Shots.
He's got him on the cage. He's pouring it on here.
Big shots from both boys. Jack putting the pressure on.
This could finish. Jacko looking to spin.
Boys are clashing heads here.
And that's the end of the fight. What a way. We called it. We wanted a rubber scrap. We got it. Hayden nearly with the finish at the end of the round there. Jacko reversed it, got up, and then just poured it on towards the end. This could go either way. I'm not really sure where this is heading.
Again, another round. It could go either way, man. Like, as you said, Hayden almost got to finish with that rear naked choke. It looked like it was done and dusted, but Jack fought well, scraped to the floor. Got out, shook him off the back, and then looked to finish it on the feet. So, again, it'll be interesting to see how the judges score this. I wouldn't want to be a judge, that's for sure. Very good fight, very high level. Both boys, like you said, they wanted a scrap, and that's definitely what they got.
So first time tonight, we get to bring the judges into the contest.
Again, like you said, I think the damage on Jack's face could play a factor into how the judges score it, but yeah, could go either way.
Honestly, in terms of the decision, someone's going to win, someone's going to lose, but in terms of the fans, everyone's a winner. That was a scrap. This is, you know, this is amateur, early amateur regional MMA, and you're seeing fights like that. I'm telling you, mate, I've been around the game for a long time, and getting to sit here K-side tonight is an absolute honour to watch these kids, because they are fantastic. That was as good as a professional fight that I've seen.
That was a very high-level amateur fight. Like, these boys do not look like they're close to debutants. Obviously, Jack 1-1, but he's got that high-level experience from the boxing. And then Hayden, like a debutant, man, he looked absolutely incredible. Coming against a guy with the experience of Jack, that was a very exciting bout. And like you said, the fans won on that one for sure. I was very surprised to see it go to the ground at all, actually. I honestly thought that it would stay on the feet the whole fight, but Hayden chose his opportunities well and saw that Jack started landing a couple of clean shots, and he's like, nah, I'm not having none of that.
Yeah, exactly. That's the IQ at this level, to realise that, hey, it's not quite turning out this third round how I want it to. I want to change the game. We're going to put him on his back and get to the back position, which is what he told me he looks to get to. He loves to get to the back, so he got there.
Yeah. And it's always, it's known all around the MMA community. Guys look for those takedowns at the end of the rounds, and judges seem to score that very highly.
Yeah, correct. Looks like our MC Clint is headed into the cage with our official decision. Let's await for that judge's decision.
Judge 1, 29, 28. Judge 2, 28, 29. Judge 3, 29, 28. Your winner by split decision out of the red corner, Jack. Quinlan, that was a scrap. You predicted a scrap. Hayden, I know, told me he was coming for a proper fight. That's what you guys gave us. So regardless of the decision, the fans won tonight. How'd you do in there?
As soon as I saw the video, Hayden, I knew this was going to be a proper scrap. I watched him live at his last Melbourne fight. I went, I bet I'll be fighting this guy in the next few. Sure enough, next bloke got off it. So, yeah, look, he was hard. Like, I hit him with some shots and he was tough. And that choke at the end, really made me test how much I wanted. So, yeah, thanks to Hayden and his team. But look, you know the team I train with, John Campbell, best coach in Australia. Just give it time, that'll be proven. You know my teammates, Harry Bevan and Daly. It doesn't get any better. They are the top in the country, and I'm absolutely honoured to train with them. So, thanks to Ballarat.
Yeah, 100%. Hayden definitely brought the fight. You were landing some beautiful left hooks up the weaves, but he didn't really seem too phased. He was just there as a Terminator walking forward. How did you feel when you could sort of go away when you were landing those? And then he was deciding to change the game, wrestle a little bit, and 100% took you down. Nearly got the choke, it looked quite dangerous from where it was hitting. But that high level wrestling that you've done, the defense, you scraped your back to the floor, you managed to get yourself up, and then you really went, I've got to steal this round back, and you poured it on towards the end. I thought you may even get the finish there.
Yeah, I thought I'd get the finish too, but Hayden's tough as all get out, so I think that would have dropped many other people. So congrats to Hayden. But yeah, when he had that choke on, I was like, oh shit, this could be it. But yeah, held out, and I knew that as soon as I got up, he'd put it on me, so I decided to put it on him instead.
Fantastic. You moved to 2-1. You're very hard to match. After a performance like that, where you've shown that you can fight through some adversity, your boxing